أعوذ بالله السميع العليم البصير من الشيطان الرجيم من حمسه ونفخه ونفثه بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم الحمد لله رب العالمين والصلاة والسلام على أشرف المرسلين سيدنا وحبيبنا ومولانا محمد وعلى آله وصحبه أجمعين رب اشرح لي صدري ويسر لي أمري واحلل عقدة من لساني يفقه قولي بجاه سنقرئك فلا تنسى إلا ما شاء الله إنه يعلم الجهر وما يخفى يا معلم آدم علمنا ويا مفهم سليمان فهمنا يا معلم آدم علمنا ويا مفهم سليمان فهمنا يا معلم آدم علمنا ويا مفهم سليمان فهمنا بكرامة وعلمك ما لم تكن تعلم وكان فضل الله عليك عظيما اللهم إنا نسألك أن تفتح علينا فتوح العارفين بحكمتك وتنشر علينا وقايتك العظمى ونعمتك الكبرى ورحمتك الواسعة وتعلمنا ما جهلنا وتفهمنا ما درسنا ودرسنا وتذكرنا ما نسينا أو نسينا وتنفعنا بما علمتنا وتبارك لنا في علمنا برحمتك يا أرحم الراحمين بكرامة من أرسلته رحمة للعالمين محمد ابن عبد الله وآله وصحبه أجمعين آمين وبعد المستمعين الكرام الأفاضل السلام عليكم ورحمة الله تعالى وبركاته. We thank Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, we glorify Him, we adore Him, we give Him all thankfulness and all appreciations. He is the one that is worthy of all graces, all glories, all thankfulness, all adorations, all appreciations. He is the only one that is worthy of it. We ask Him to shower His mercies and blessings in abundance upon the noble Prophet Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam. We equally ask him to extend the greetings of salam to our parents, both those who have fulfilled their promise unto the presence of Allah. May Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala extend their grave with lights and grant them eternal bliss in Jannat al-Firdaus. Ameen. And those who are still alive, may Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala grant them longevity of life in peace and sustenance of halal. And we equally ask Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala to extend the soul of appreciation and mercies and bounties and blessings unto our shayukhs, our ulama, our asatizas, our murids, our murabbis, and our guides, our mentors. Everyone has his own. I have mine and you have yours. With this glorious time and hour, I ask Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala to reward my Sheikh, unbracketed Dr. Sheikh Abdul Latif Al-Latishi. I repeat, I ask Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala on this occasion of the last day of Ramadan here, which qualifies as the day of Eid, 1st of Shawwal in some other places. I ask him to extend the reward of all this halaqah and series to my Sheikh, unbracketed Dr. Sheikh Alhaji Abdul Latif Al-Latishi, wherever he is, in Kaduna or wherever, and extend same to his progenies, children, families, and all well-wishers, and all his disciples and tutorees. I ask Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala to grant him peace of mind, wide sustenance, accept his prayers, grant him his requests. Those that he has granted, Allah elongates it and grant him with all this barakah longevity of life. Innahu ala dhalika qadir wa bil ijabati jadir ni'mal mawla wa ni'man nasir. He actually worth more than this moment of prayer, but because of time and allocation of it, I ask Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, and I am sure He will answer it and accept it as such. With that equally, with all others, our sheikhs also, everyone also can pray for it. That is mine. I have prayed for, and everyone should pray for it. And those who have impacted our lives or influenced our lives in one way or the others, we equally ask Allah to extend the greetings of bounties and blessings and rahmah unto them. Ameen. Today is actually supposed to be a farewell series. However, it will be the beginning of the beginnings, not the end of the series, inshallah. So we are going to make that announcement towards the end of the halqa today, inshallah. So we are treating today the halqa or the aphorism number 28. Aphorism number 28 out of 246 aphorisms of Ibn AtaiLlahi Al-Sakandari. And this is equivalent to, it correlates to 30th of Ramadan, 1444 after Hijrah of the noble Prophet Sallallahu Alaihi Wasallam, and also equal to the 21st of April, 2023 CE. However, we at this region, we are still fasting the 30th day, while at other regions, most prevalently Saudi Arabia, the Arab Republic of Egypt, the Federal Republic of Nigeria, and some other parts observing their first Shawwal Eid today. And we ask Allah to grant it for them. And also we are going to have our own Eid for tomorrow. So, and this gives us an opportunity to round up this, this Ramadan series. Although we are going to reopen it very soon, as we are going to announce at the end of this aphorism, inshallah. So for Malaysia, for Oman, and for some other countries, we are maintaining the 30th of Ramadan. We're observing the 30th of Ramadan today, 21st of April, and tomorrow, Saturday, 22nd of April, will be our first Shawwal. May Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala grant it from all of us and accept it all as forms of ibadah from us. Now, so the aphorism number 28 goes thus, and I read as it is. Must to di'a fi ghaybi sarairi zohara fi shahadati zawahiri. I read again. Must to di'a fi ghaybi sarairi zohara fi shahadati zawahiri. Now we have some words that beg for attention here. Ma there is ma al-masdariya. Then we have ustudiya, that is fi'lu madi al-majhul. Okay. Ustudiya, another word that we can use for that synonymously is tuhfiza. Mastuhfiza. Mastuhfiza. That is what is saved, what is preserved, what is kept. Okay, what is dropped. Ghaibi here. Ghaibi, it means asir. Okay, al-ghaib is asir, something that is maghaba anil huyun, something that is hidden from the eyes. But what this ghaib signifies here is alam, fi alami. Okay, the word of as-sarair. It is jamu of sir. Okay, jamu of as-sar. Now, as-sarru here, it is different from as-sirru because for sin. Okay, if it is sir, then the jamu will be al-asrar. It could also be sara'ir. Okay, and this will be the secrets. But here, what this sara'ir means is al-qulub. Al-qulub. So if we read again, mastufiza fi alam al-qulubi. Okay, al-qulub, that is the heart, the secrecy of the heart, the innermost part of the heart, the lobe of the heart. Zohara, yani it will be manifest. It will manifest. Shahadati, that is another word for alam. Shahada, alam, yani fi al-mawjudat, fi al-mawjudat, fi mukawwinat, fi tabi'at, in the nature, in the world of. Az-zawahir here, it is the plural form of az-zahira, which is philosophically phenomena, physicalities, or nature. Okay, zawahir. So these are the words that beg for attention. Now we go to the translation literally. It means, mastudi'a fi ghaybi sarairi. Okay, we have agreed that ghaybi is alam, and as-sara'ir is al-qulub. Now, as ustudia, it is istuhfiza. So now we read, mastuhfiza fi alam al-qulub. Whatever is deposited in the innermost, in the invisible innermost heart. I read again. Mastudi'a fi ghaybi sarairi, yani mastufiza fi alam al-qulubi, fi qa'atil qulubi. Whatever is deposited in the invisible innermost heart, zohara fi shahadati zawahir, will manifest in the visible phenomena. I read the translation again. Mastudi'a fi ghaybi sarairi, zohara fi shahadati zawahiri. Whatever is deposited in the invisible innermost heart will manifest itself in the visible phenomena. Phenomena here, it can literally mean or conceptually mean al-jawarih, the parts of the body, the limbs. So that is the literal translation. Now the conceptual translation, the conceptual meaning and message from this is that the body, our limbs, is the voyage, is the vehicle that carries about what is there inside our heart. Our body, our limbs, our parts of the body are the vehicles that carry out the information that is hidden inside our heart. So that is to say, whatever we have, whatever we do physically that people see is the manifestation of what we have in our hearts. Those who behave well, that is the manifestation of the goodness that is in their heart. And those who behave the otherwise, that is the manifestation of the vices inside their heart. So it means to say that we cannot hide. There is no way to pretend. Even if we assume that we are pretending, the real representation of our heart, of ourself, of our real self, will come to manifest itself in a very natural way and manner. Now, this is a message for the seekers of the truth, most especially the beginners. So you cannot plant a corn and expect to reap a yam. And likewise, you cannot plant a yam and expect it to grow a corn for you. So your heart should be in accordance, should communicate with your limbs, so that the limbs will manifest exactly what you have in your heart. The love of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala should occupy the heart of a murid, of a seeker of the truth. And with that, his limbs will carry out that which is within his heart. So conceptually, we cannot say that I believe in Allah and it is time of Salat and I'm not praying. It is month of Ramadan, I'm not fasting. I am enriched with wealth and I'm not paying zakat. I'm well-to-do, I do not perform Hajj. So that is not money. So that is not, it is opposite, that is contradiction. I cannot claim to be a mu'min and someone passes the greetings of salam to me and I refuse to respond. And when I'm asked, why don't you respond? I said, no, I've responded inside my heart. No, if you responded inside your heart, let the mouth take it out. Let the mouth communicate it out. Okay, so we cannot claim that Allah sees my heart. So it is not. There's no need to manifest what I do for people to see. No, there is need for people to see. There is need for people to see what is in your heart, in you. The concept here is وَأَمَّا بِنِعْمَةِ رَبِّكَ فَحَدِّثْ. Whatever you are blessed with inside your heart that you are glorifying Allah with, hadith, show it, manifest it. For that will be what people will see to bear witness for or against you in front of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. So that is the conceptual meaning. Now let's go into the interpretation of Sheikh Abdul Majid Ash-Sharnubi, what he says. He says, هذه علامات يعرف بها حال المريد السالك. Okay, السالك. That is a typographic error. السالك. حال المريد السالك. It should be السالك there. Yeah, السالك. Okay, so these are signs through which we know the heart condition of a true seeker of God. فَإِنَّ الظَّاهِرَ عُنْوَانُ الْبَاطِنِ. The physical limbs, الظاهر here, the jawarih, our external limbs is the translation of that which is inside us. فَمَنْ طَابَتْ سَرِيرَتُهُ هُمِدَتْ سِيرَتُهُ. فَمَنْ طَابَتْ سَرِيرَتُهُ. He whose secret, whose heart, innermost affair is pure and clean. Humidat siratuhu, his external biographical representation of that will be praiseworthy, will be fine, will be in accordance with that which is inner him. Okay? وَمَهْمَا تَكُنْ إِنْدَ مُرِئٍ مِنْ خَلِيقَةٍ وَإِنْ خَالَهَا تُخْفَى عَلَى النَّاسِ تُعْلَمِ. So this is a stanza, a poetic stanza from Zuhair Abu Salama, I guess. Yeah, Zuhair Abu Salama. So one of the sha'ir of the Asr al-Jahili, okay? So who says, Mahma takun inda muri'in. Imurihin here yani insanin, basharin. Khaliqo here means al-akhlaq, as-saliqo, okay? Ash-shajaya, sajaya. Now, mahma takun inda muri'in min khaliqatin. Whatever khaliqo, whatever behavior, conduct that a person possesses, that a person has, وَإِنْ خَالَهَا تُخْفَى عَلَى النَّاسِ. وَإِنْ خَالَهَا يعني وَإِنْ ظَنَّهَا. Even if he assumes that khaliqah, that behavior or conduct is hidden or could be hidden on people, could be pretended unto people, tu'lami, it will manifest itself. Yani tu'lami yani tuzhar. It will face out. It will face out. It will come out. It will reveal itself one day. Okay? That is to say, no matter how pretentious we try to behave, our real conduct and nature will manifest to people. Another says, Dalailul hubbi la takhfa ala ahadin kahamilil miski la yakhfa idha abiqa. Idha abiqa yani idha fataha. Dalailul hubb yani hujjatul hubb. The evidence of love, the claim of love, the evidence of love, la takhfa ala ahadin, cannot be hidden from people. So the love here symbolizing the love of God. So when we love God, the hujjah, the burhan of that love cannot be hidden. Just like people who are engaged in zikr of La ilaha illallah, and they are yatamayyaluna, they move right, left in accordance to what they say. So it is that which is in their heart. It is their heart that is actually being joyous with the recitation of that remembrance of God. It is actually from the heart that is yatribu, that is gladdened. Then unknown to them, the limb, the body is shaking uncontrollably. So dalailul hubbi la takhfa ala ahadin. So the evidences, the proofs, the traces of love cannot be hidden, cannot be pretended. Kahamilil miski la yakhfa idha abiqa. Just like the smell or the fragrance, just like the fragrance of the misk. Misk is no min al-utur, a kind of the perfume, okay, that is enjoyed, that when it passes through the nose, it makes the air breathable. So just like the fragrance of the misk cannot be hidden when it is opened by Hamil al-Miski, by someone who uses that perfume. Okay, just like the fragrance of miski that cannot be hidden when the person who used the misk, the perfume, passes through. Okay, fama fil qalbi min mahmudin aw madhmumin yazharu ala al-jawarihi. Fama fil qalbi min mahmudin aw madhmum. Whatever there is in the heart, either it is praiseworthy or it is blameworthy, yazharu ala al-jawarihi, will manifest on the limbs later. Okay, fama fil qalbi. Okay, fama fil qalbi. Okay, fama fil qalbi min mahmudin aw madhmumin. Whatever there is inside the heart, either praiseworthy or blameworthy, yazharu ala al-jawari, it will manifest on the limbs, on the parts of the body later. Lima fil hadith, as reportedly said in an hadith of the Prophet ﷺ when he says, لو خشع قلب هذا لخشعت جوارحه. If the heart of so is in piety form, his limbs will also reveal the pious act. But because his qalbu lam yakhsha, his qalbu, his heart is not engaged in piety, it's not conscious of Allah, that is why the jawari are also behaving irrationally, unconsciously. فَمَنِ ادَّعَى بِقَلْبِهِ مَعْرِفَةَ اللَّهِ. Anyone who claims to have the knowledge and the piety of Allah inside his heart, وَمَحَبَّتِهِ, and he claims to have the love of Allah in his heart, وَلَمْ تَزْهَرْ على ظاهره ثمرات ذلك من اللهج بذكره, and that love and claim of marifa of Allah and his mahabba is not manifesting, it's not showing, it's not depicted, okay, in his in his phenomena, in his physical appearance. It is not showing, it is not depicted. Okay, the fruit, the proceed of this claim of loving Allah and having the marifa of Allah or being a seeker of the truth, it's not shown, it's not depicted, it's not related to what comes out of his mouth. وَالْمُسَارَعَةَ إِلَى اتِّبَاءِ أَمْرِهِ, and it is not connected to hastening into the followership of the commandments of Allah. So that love of Allah and that marifa that he claims does not manifest in al-firari min al-qawati ishaghlata anhu. It doesn't manifest into him avoiding all distractions that could stop him or distract him from Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. وَالْإِدْتِرَابِ عَنِ الْوَسَائِطِ الْمُبْعِدَةِ مِنْهُ, and that claim of love of Allah and the marifa of Allah does not push him towards the mediation, towards the factor that do not retract him from factors that distances him from God. So if such a person claims the love of God or claims the marifa or the knowledge of God, فَهُوَ كَذَّابٌ فِي دَعْوَاهُ إِلَهَهُ هَوَاهُ. Such a person is a liar such a person lies in his claim, and he only follows his self-desire. He's not following the love of God or the knowledge, not acting in accordance with the love of Allah or knowledge of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. So in form and in short, so the concept and the roundup of the message and the aphorism is that we should let our heart connected to our limbs, and the actions of the limbs be the manifestation of that which is inside our heart. We ask Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala to accept from us all our forms of ibadah in this Ramadan and to pardon us of all lacks. Of course, we have much lacks. Okay, we ask him to pardon us, to use his mercy to accept from us. And for information of the viewers and listeners, inshallah, this reading is going to be continued after Ramadan. Okay, so we are going to rename it as Friday Weekly Spiritual Delicacies. Okay, it's going to be given every Friday, almost at the same time, inshallah. We're not going to stop it. And we know we might not be able to finish it before the next Ramadan. May Allah safeguard us and give us the gift of witnessing many, many more years of Ramadan alive. So we're going to have it every Fridays, inshallah, almost at the same time, treating one aphorism per Friday, inshallah. So we're going to rename it, rebrand it, Friday Weekly Spiritual Delicacies. Inshallah, with this, I wish those who are celebrating Eid al-Fitr today, I wish them happy celebration. May Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala accept it from you. And those who, like us, are still observing the 30th of Ramadan, we ask Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala to make the khitamuhu misk, inshallah. And with this, I keep myself and all of you surrendered under the protections and guide of Allah, the Almighty and the Supreme Power, under whose guide and protection nothing is lost and missed. أستودعكم ونفسي في رعاية الله والسلام عليكم في رعاية الله الذي لا يضيع ودائعه والسلام عليكم ورحمة الله تعالى وبركاته.